Jangan tanya saya.
Oke.
Okay. So time is yours. Alpian's group.
Wait, ma'am.
Okay. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon. So today we discuss about transitivity. The first speaker is myself, and the second speaker is Alpian Sari. So, please the next slide. Okay, for the introduction, during its development, several linguistic use a critical linguistic approach based on the systemic functional linguistic, or SFL, approach. And Halliday said 1978, as the founder of systemic functional linguistic, argues that an important characteristic of SFL is its orientation towards something outside of linguistic. And then this theory claims that language is functional. Functional means that language, like other semiotic systems, is a systemic resource for making and exchanging meaning. Semantic system is organized into three main functional components or metafunctions. Halliday, 1994, divided SFL into two categories. First, metafunction from a semiotic point of view, and metafunction from semantic point of view, which has three variables or components. There are ideational metafunction, interpersonal metafunction, and the last one, textual metafunction. Next. The meaning of these three components, ideational, interpersonal, and textual. First, ideational function is a function of language that is used to represent human experience. And ideational function is divided into two sub-functions, logical and experiential logical. And then, logical function views language as natural logic, and it's realized by the closed complexity system, while experiential function views language as representation of human experiences, and it's realized by the transitivity system. Interpersonal function is a function used to maintain human relationship. It's realized through system of mood. And textual function is used to organize human experience in the text or message. It's realized through theme system. Dan yang pembahasan grup kami hari ini adalah ideational function, lebih tepatnya pada subfunction experiential atau transitivity. Okay, next slide. Transitivity analysis offer description of one of the structural traits of the clause. Clause can be seen to select for a process type, material, mental, behavioral, verbal, existential, and relational. The process type specifies the action, event, or relationship between implicated participants. Nominal constituents functionally labeled according to the process type. And the process may be situated circumstantially, or for time, place, cause, and age. Okay, transitivity system belongs to experiential metafunction, and the experience of metafunction focused on the clause level, in which the clause is viewed as the representation of human experience in reality through some process. Okay, in clear, transitivity process has three major components. They are participants, attempts the circumstance and do the process. And the second one is process, regard as various action. And the last one is circumstance. Circumstance represent time, place, manner, cause, accompaniment, and then matter, and also role. These three components always appear in each type of transitivity process. Next, transitivity patterns represent the encoding of experiential meanings about the world, about experience, about how we perceive and experience what is going on. By examining the transitivity patterns in text, we can explain how the field of the situation is being constructed. We can describe what's being talked about and how shifts in the field are achieved. Next. Okay, in transitivity, carrying out a transitivity analysis involves determining three types of aspects that we must pay attention. First, participants that I have been discussed before, the type of process, and the circumstance realized in any clause. Next. Okay, the first is participants. Participants is the term used to refer in general to entities involved in process. It can be a person, a place, or an object. In the grammar of a clause, the participant is realized by nominal group. Every major clause normally includes at least one participant, which is labeled according to the process type. Example, there are people, actor, things, sensors, sayer, and edge. And the second one is circumstances. Circumstances essentially encode the background against which the process takes place. Among other things, they may locate the process in time or space, suggest how the process occurs, or offer information about the cause of the process. And the last one is transitivity process. There are material, mental, verbal, existential, behavioral, and relational. So this process transitivity will be discussed by my friend.
Okay, thank you so much for the time. The transitivity process, there are six. The first is material, mental, verbal, existential, behavioral, and relational. The first is a material process. One of the most salient types of process are those involving physical action, like cooking, writing, running, and so on. These are called material process. According to Halliday in 1994, material process are process of doing. They express the notion that some entity does something which may be done to some other entity. For the example of the material process, Alpian studied technology in the class. So here, Alpian, Alpian is an actor, and also the student is the process, while the technology is the goal. So Alpian studied technology. It is refers to the material process, that process of doing, while in the class is the circumstance. And the next is mental process. According to the Halliday in 1994, said that mental process or process of sensing are process of feeling, thinking, and seeing. The participant in the mental process is the sensor, the one who does the mental action, and the second participant is the phenomenon, the thing that is perceived, thought, and appreciated. And the example is, I met Lisa 2 weeks ago at the stadium. I hear as a sensor, met as perceiving, Lisa as the phenomenon, while 2 weeks ago as a circumstance time, and the stadium is circumstance place. And then verbal process. Verbal process represent the process of saying, or more accurately, of symbolically signaling. It is an intermediate between mental and material process. Saying something is a physical action, which reflect mental operation. And based on Halliday in 1994, said that the verbal process are process of saying. The participant of this process, verbal process, the first is sayer, the second is receiver, and verbiage and target. For the example, she asked him a lot of questions. She is as a sayer, us as a verbal, him as receiver, and a lot of question as verbiage. And for the example of target, you always praising me to your friends. You as a sayer, always praising as a verbal, and me as a target, and to your friend as a recipient. And then the next is an existential process. And based on the Halliday in 1994, said that existential process represent that something exists or happens. The object or event which is being said to exist is labeled existent. And the example is there was an old man. There was is the process. It is an existential process, and old man is the existent or the entity of the existential process. The next is behavioral process. According to Halliday in 1994, behavioral process are process of typically human, physiological and psychological behavior, like breathing, coughing, smiling, dreaming, and stirring. For example, he lives in the village. He, as the behavior, lives as a process behavioral. In the village is the circumstance of place. It can also have the enacted behavioral mentioned. He have a great sight. He is as a behavior. Have as a process behavioral, and great sight is the as a range. Then relational process. Relational process is the process of being. This process describes the relationship of one entity and another entity, which is encoded through three types. The first is intensive, and the second is circumstantial, and the third is possessive. Intensive is establish a relationship of sameness between two entities, and circumstantial defines the entity in terms of location, time, and manner, while possessive indicate that one entity owns another. Each of those comes in two modes. They are attributive and identifying. Attributive mode occurs when one entity is used to assign another. It has two participants in the attributive, named as a carrier and attribute. And then the identifying mode occurs when one entity is used to identify another. And in the identifying mode, it has two participants, named as identified, token, and identifier as value. Here is the example of relational process. And the first is intensive. For the attributive mode, the example is Alfian is handsome. While identifying, Alfian is the king is Alfian. And the possessive, for the example of the possessive, the first is attributive. For the attributive example is Alfian has a racket. For the example of identifying, the racket is Alfian's. Alfian's is the racket. And the third mode is circumstantial. The first mode is attributive. For the example, the competition is on Sunday. And for the identifying, tomorrow is the first, and the first is tomorrow. And attributive and identifying is a reversible sentence. Jadi dia bisa dibolak-balikan pasif dan aktif. And then for the conclusion, Halliday's systemic functional linguistics (SFL) is a theory which talks about language and functional grammar. It maintains a perspective on language that is grounded in how we actually use language to construct reality and enact social relationships. This theory claims that language is functional, semantic system, and semantic system, and there are three main functional components or meta-function in semantic. The first is ideational, second is third-personal and textual. And in ideational function is divided into sub-function, logical and experiential. Logical function refers to the class complexity system, while experiential function views language as a representation of human experience, and it is realized by the transitivity system. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much for Alfian and Rika, yeah. Okay, now my first question is, why do you call it meta function? For all of you, not only Alfian and Rika, for all of you, why Holiday call it meta functions? Yeah, come on. Wait, kalian ini baca-baca ini nggak ngerti meta function apa? Lalu apa yang kalian analisis ini? Ayo. If the core concept you cannot get the meaning, it means that you only, what is it? You only replace, yeah, from the book to your presentation.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
can I? But
Yes, please.
meta function itself is considered to be property of all of language. They are interpersonal meaning, textual meaning, and ideational meaning. So that's why it's called meta function, ma'am. That's I know from the journal.
Yeah, why? Why do you call it meta function? It is the property, okay, the property, but what property of language? Yeah. What do you mean by property? Ya, teman. Ini semua harus ngerti lo ya.
Meta function to refers to the group of semantic system that
Semantic
make
system.
meanings of relate kind. Jadi sistem semantik yang punya meaning berkaitan kan.
Berkaitan, apanya yang berkaitan? Sama. Ayo, Angel, Neti. Why Holiday got a concept or opinion about SLF, yeah, SFL? It is the meta function in semantic law.
Okay, I'll try to.
Yes, please.
Okay, Holiday said it's meta function because meta function emphasize semiotics language that created as a whole text, which is not interpreted as a sound or a word or a sentence.
So you can say, yeah, in brief, it is not about the language itself, yeah, not the organization of the language, but it is above the language. So what we study now, yeah, it is language above the language, yeah, or language about the language. So it is like not inside the language, not inside, not the, what is it, the expression itself, yeah, not the language itself, but this is the meaning. It is why in semantic, yeah. So remember that we try to have the analysis of the meaning. It is why we don't call it like a subject, predicate, object, but we start from the, what is it, the process, yeah, the process itself, and then the participant will follow, yeah, whatever the process, and we call another names, yeah, for the participant and the circumstances, yeah. So in structuralist, yeah, structuralism, you will say this is the subject. You will start by the subject as the doer, yeah, the subject, predicate, and object. But now, as we try to have the meaning, so we start from the process, whatever happened with the process, and then the participant and circumstance will have different meaning. Okay, different name, different meaning. So what you call the circumstances in structuralism? Yes, it is similarly as
Keterangan.
Keterangan. What is keterangan in our discussion? It is like adverb, yeah. But here we will have different name. Yeah. Remember that in adverb you have manner and then time, manner, and place. Yeah.
Time, place, manner.
Place. Yeah. And what we have here in SFL. Apa di sana sebutannya? Kalau orang namanya apa di sana?
Kalau orang partisipan.
Partisipan. Terus kalau circumstance di sana apa?
Ada time, place,
Kalau
circumstance.
manusia. Biasanya dia sebagai penyerta gitu. Apa di sana? Accompaniment, ya.
Oh ya, accompaniment.
Ya.
Yes, ma'am, ada.
Ibunya agak hafal-hafal dikit karena ibu memang disertasinya ini gitu. Jadi belum baca ya sudah di sini
Sudah
gitu.
paham.
Iya.
Udah di kepala.
Nah itu makanya ini analisisnya belum ada ya. Ya sudah ada contoh-contohnya, tapi kenapa dia disebut sensor, kenapa disebut sayer gitu kan? Mestinya dia we start from the process itself, ya. Sebutan-sebutan dari penyerta partisipan itu tergantung dari prosesnya, gitu. Jadi kebalikan dari yang bukan kebalikan ya. Kalau starting point dari structuralism itu dari predicate kemudian ini. Nah nanti ketika kita menganalisis interpersonal ya, itu akan berpaku kepada yang namanya subjeknya, tetapi bukan subjek lagi ya. Oke, thank you. Do you have any question to Rika and Alfian? Yuk. Ini yang Rika, Alfian, Yogi dengan Tiara ya. Iya, yang membahas transitivity ya.
Iya,
Yogi
ma'am.
Ikhlas.
Materinya sama.
Yogi
Materinya sama.
dengan ikhlas. Terus kemudian siapa lagi? CR itu siapa?
Krizia.
Krizia dengan Tiara. Where is Krizia?
Yeah.
Yes, Krizia.
Yeah.
If I have like I run away, what do you call the runaway in that clause? I run away. What do you think about?
Run is the material process. Run away is the material process.
Is it? If I say, okay. Now, remember, if I say like I run a seminar, that material because we do something over there. Okay, I run a seminar. We are doing the seminar, so we call the run is process because we have a goal over there. We have agent over there. Yeah, I run a seminar. Ada yang dilakukan di sana.
A goal.
But compare with I run away. Sama-sama run ya, beda fungsinya. Ingat ya, meta function. Jadi itu di atas bahasa kita mencari functionnya. So in every curriculum you will see menganalisis teks fungsional pendek, teks fungsional panjang, teks fungsional yang berfungsi. Ya. Jadi ada fungsinya, ada meaningnya. Kalau nggak ada meaningnya, bukan teks itu. Yuk, Krizia. Apa argumennya? I run away doing something, is that?
Iya, doingnya ya run. Tapi away-nya itu
run away is one phrase.
Oh ya, run away is one phrase. Okay, this is it. I run away.
Ma'am, izin ma'am.
Yuk, siapa yang izin? Risa. Risa.
Coba ma'am lah.
Ya.
Ma'am, kalau yang run a seminar itu material process, run-nya di situ. Seminarnya goals-nya, Kalau
Heeh.
yang runaway itu menurut saya lebih ke behavioral process. Run
Iya,
itu
good.
tapi runnya
Run
satu.
is, ya,
Basically kalau run yang the seminar itu ke what is that? Satunya material proses yang run a seminar. Yang satunya yang runaway itu behavioral process. In my opinion.
behavioral process ya. Saya berjalan, saya pergi, ya sudah begitu saja, pergi aja gitu. Itu behave-nya, ya. Nah, tapi kalau melakukan sesuatu, gitu, doing something. Ya. So we will have over there the goal and then the what is it? Goal, apalagi selain goal?
Ada actor, ada
Actor.
prosesnya, goal,
Ya.
sequences.
The range.
Partisipan ya, goal dan sebagainya, partisipan goal, partisipan apa lagi gitu. Nah, kalau ada yang menyertainya itu biasanya kita sebut dengan material. Tetapi kalau nggak ada, sebutlah dia ada existential, ada behavioral. Behavioral itu ya behave-nya seperti itu gitu. Ya, memang saya pergi gitu. Itulah yang namanya hanya meaning-nya saja. Tergantung dari meaning yang dimaksud. Ya. Kalau doing-nya kan itu doing, Mam, pergi gitu. Kalau saya bilang escape, gitu sama dengan escape. Escape kan nggak hanya badannya yang pergi gitu. Nah itu akan lain lagi gitu, ya. Oke, thank you for. Ini mana yoginya ini? Yogi dengan ikhlas.
Ya,
Mana
Ma'am.
yogi? Ikhlas. Mana yoginya?
Ya.
Ya. So, do you agree with the presentation from Alfian Enrica? Enrica, ya, Natrisa?
Some
Yes.
example, yes, ma'am, I agree. We are the
Only
same
some.
opinion.
Only some. So some is not correct, or you do not agree with the example.
No, I agree with that. The example like the same with our group's opinion.
Oke.
Ya.
Ya. Jadi kalau mau presentasi dengan saya, jangan memindahkan buku ke presentasi, jangan. Ya. Kreatif dikit. Oke, thank you very much for transitivity analysis. Ya. Now the second one is mood or team first ya. Ya udah, nggak apa-apa, tim dulu nggak apa-apa. Ya, tim analisis. Ya, siapa? Nanti tolong submit di ini ya, atau dijadikan satu folder deh.
Yes, ma'am.
Ya,
Ya,
ketuanya siapa? Ketuanya Ikhlas atau Risa atau siapapun.
Rika, Ma'am Rika.